We're seeing very low-skilled trades coming in to do a very high-skilled tradesman's job at a fraction of the price and with very little protection. To me, that is as big of an important of an issue in our labor market as the jobs being lost. If you could comment to that.
The CNRL tank failure doesn't elude me at all. I remember quite vividly the situation in the scene and the struggle that the families have had, Chinese families have had, first to get their loved ones back and then to have some compensation. But, that whole contract was not, it was outside the temporary foreign worker program. It was awarded to a Chinese contractor that brought his own workers in. Yeah, through lead quarry. Unfortunately, the lead cores of the world, there's a few of them, will continue to operate in those fashion unless we can highlight those things and bring it to the world's attention. The unfortunate thing is that we had the accident. The good thing about it is it brought attention to the matter and the need for skilled workers in that industry, and it has slowed it down. But they're introduced elsewhere. There's new mines opening in Tumbler Ridge that have been awarded through temporary worker programs and so on and so forth. The shortage of skills, I couldn't agree with you more. You got an ally in me if you want to take the fight on with me around what we need to do to rebuild the skills, especially here in Alberta. It's an insult to the building trades, what's been done since the 80s for the building trades, really starving them, awarding the work to non-union contracts, and then starving the building trades into having to minimize their training programs, minimize the intake of new workers and new members. They've just really destroyed the worker training programs within the building trades, and supported by the government. So those things need to change. Unfortunately, it's events like that tank failure that brings it to the attention, and we have to have people hurt or killed before the government will respond and listen to us.
Roland's been very eloquent. I'd love to get your contact information so I can follow up with you afterwards.